Hello guys, welcome back to another episode. Welcome back to another deck review. In this day, we're doing branded Cyberdark. Branded Cyberdark. I have built this stick here for a long time, and I've been finally waiting to show it to you guys. This is actually a deck without proxies because I decided to stop doing proxies. If you not see my last deck build, I have just been playing proxies. So I hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I got some new stuff here, and I got to tell you guys something at the end of the video. But let's get straight on into this. Okay, for the main deck, play one copy of Horn, one copy of Edge, and one copy of Keel. All of them basically have the same effect where when they're normal, so you target one level for your lower dragon, equip to this card, and it gains the attack from your graveyard. And if we restore my balance sent to graveyard, we can send the equip card instead. But they all have their own special unique effects. Horn basically does piercing when it attacks defense business monster. Edge can attack its opponent directly by cutting the attack points in half. And Keel can basically, if it destroys a monster, it'll burn your opponent for 300. They're all pretty good one. If you want to bump them more for a more pure build, go for it. You play 2 cannon. I like cannon too, because basically it helps you destroy all Cyberdark machine monsters. And it's pretty decent. It's also a full burial during the damage step. And that's in your damage step. No damage calc. And it's basically send one monster from your deck to graveyard. And if the card were sent to graveyard while equipped, you can draw one card. It is actually pretty busted. So pretty good at this deck. So basically our full burial. We don't need full burial, but it gives us full burial. We didn't play a full playset. 3 copies of Claw. Claw is literally the searcher of spells and traps. I played this in the deck for so long. He's definitely gonna free. He is to search for any Cyberdark spell or trap. Then, if he's equipped, you can set. He's basically a extra fool's burial, but with no paying cost. During the damage calc, you basically just send one monster from your extra deck to rare, which we have so much cards in the extra deck. Some decent cards in the extra deck for the great effects. We then play 2 copies of Chimera. Chimera is good at 2. Search for that good old power bomb. And it also basically a full burial for Cyberdark. This is pretty good. And that's it for the Cyberdark package. You can run more. You could put kind of the free if you're planning to do more of a. You try to add more. If you plan to add more cyber packets, more Cyberdark packets. But that's all I play. For these cyber packets, I play triple core. I play core free because core is the best Noah summon. Helps us search for any of our cyber spells or traps, including our Cyberdark spells or traps. So that. And sometimes when it does come in clutch, we can banish it from the graveyard if we have control no more monsters. And basically, they control monsters, just special summons a Cyberdark. Then we play 1 copy of Noxter. Noxter helps bring our Chimera. Just special summon it. Do a field for our copy of Power Rod. We play 1 copy of Hers. Hers is here for 2 reasons. He can search for he can search for AR Cyber stuff in the graveyard. So basically, searching AR Cyber in the graveyard, like Hers, Core. But mainly, we use him off of Horizon to basically the chain block our Chimera to basically just go for it to get Cyber in hand, to chain block it. That's to stop Ash from getting to us. That's mainly the reason why Cyber is here, just so we can start off of Hers to chain block Ash. But if we just get Core to grave and Hers gets sent to grave, we can just add the Core back to hand because they will become Cyber on the field of grave. And then for basically for chain blocking with Core, we always play our 1 copy of Veer to help chain block. This is all I play for Cyber package. I could say you could run. There's no other ones you could run, to be honest. But it's pretty decent. You know me pretty well. Okay. Next up for my final for my final Dragon Cyber, I play one copy of Attached to Cyber. Attached to Cyber is like decent. This deck because it basically just gives us a body on board of a Centigrade well equipped, and it basically can just give us a body on defense if we have if our monsters die. It also gives a little bit of boost up, and it's basically what he does. He gives a 600 boost up attack. If you send together well equipped, we can special summon one monster from your special summon one monster from your graveyard. Or special summon. I know we could probably swap him out from. You could probably sign him out for swap him out for something else, but I just play him because of funny, haha. And then this is more based on casual. The side deck has role of meta stuff. Okay, for the branded packs I played 2 copies of Elbas. Elbas is fine at 2 because I don't really need that much for Elbas package. Basically, I'm not really baiting on going to the random fusion package that much. What I may even do with the branded package, I've been going. Elbas is just there for basically a little bit of boost up because I don't have proxies in this deck, so basically Elbas is just there to help me out a little bit. So he's basically there. And I play one copy. I also play one copy of Megamut. Megamut helps us actually out in this deck. He also starts press any of our dragons. So he also starts our claws, our cannon, even him. Even our Elbas. We don't plan to search the Elbas unless we are low on damage. Same with him. We may want to search these guys. But he's just there for that. And we can activate our opponent's turn, so we can see if we're going second, we need to definitely do that. So we can banish 1 layer dark, current iron gray art, special summon this card as 3 at the quick effect. And you have to effect during the end phase, add 1 dragon from your deck or grade to your hand. So that means we can add these back from the grade to hand. If they don't have any layer dark, we usually send the Cyber Dragon or the Cyber End Dragon after we make our Cyberdark End Dragon. We play 1 copy of Dizakiro. Dizakiro is just here to deal with the monsters. I would take him out for something else, but I don't have that much for cards again. And last but not least, I play 1 copy of Dragon Master Trickster to basically just lock my opponent out of the extra deck. That's pretty decent. And that's it for the main deck. No, that's it for the monsters. Let's get into the spells. For the spells, we play 1 copy of Call Eye just to deal with hand traps. Because you don't always activate out. 1 copy of Turtle to basically bring back a monster from the graveyard. Bring back a feed monster from the graveyard as long as it was properly summoned. You know it says ignoring their summoning effect. You have to properly summon it first. And you can banish this card from your graveyard to protect your monsters. Play 1 copy of Overload Fusion. Overload Fusion help do our plays. We go into our Cyberdark plays. Play 1 copy of Super Poly because Super Poly is a pretty good card in this deck. I only own 1. I do plan to get more. Yeah, the cards are beaten up. I had this card for quite a while, so I only have one copy of Super Poly. But my rule state, if it's still, if it's still readable, it's still playable. That's it for the 1-ups. We play free basically Super Poly. You basically know our player can respond to it with card effects. Basically, we just discard 1 card and we just Super Poly into any of our monsters in our deck. If we're we might be fighting a Cyber Dragon in the near future because of the new fusion monsters coming out. But I don't want to spoil it. I would wait for you guys to just go look it up over game for new Cyber Dragon support. But anyways, We play a total of 3 copies of Cyberdark Realm. Realm is literally definitely a good free up. For any other Cyberdark monsters, so for the ones in Greyard, and it basically gives us an extra normal summon of a Cyberdark monster. And if we were to, and if monster, and it basically also gives them their anime effect. If you don't know, it basically lets, if we were to normal summon or plus summon a Cyberdark monster, it would equip a monster from your monster from your Greyard. You do your opponent's Greyard instead, as well. So it basically just gives to both ways. Pretty good. We play 3 copies of Cyber Emergency to help you guys for our cyber stuff. Because we use this to our cores. We play 2 copies of Horizon. Horizon helps us go for our gameplay. We have two to send. We can send Cyber In Dragon or Cyber Dark Dragon to grave. We don't plan on going to Cyber Dark Dragon that much. So if you want to, you could throw in a Cyber Dark Impact if you want to go into Cyber Dark more often in this deck. It's totally up to you how you want to change this deck up. But basically, what we do with Horizon, you know, it locks us into machines. If we could not activate Powerbomb, activate Brand Infusion after we activate this, or even Brand Infusion before we activate this. But we can definitely do some decent plays. We also play 2 copies of Powerbomb because Powerbomb is really good. Let's do that. Go for OTK or going for a beat stick. We play, and last but not least, two Brand Infusion. Brand Infusion is good too right now. You can buff it up to free, but I don't really. If you're planning on playing more of a branded package, definitely you can buff it up to free. But I'm not. I'm basically just making this deck be less branded packages because the branded stuff does not help us kick in. But I almost want to try running a branded red into this deck. It might work, but I'm not fully sure. But if you guys want to, leave a comment down below what I should run in this deck. Go for it. That's it for the spells. Let's get in to the traps. For the traps, I run one of Cyberdark Invasion. Basically, you have to be one of the effects. You are one of these effects. You be going to be after we discard once per turn. Actually, one of these effects per turn. Our target one Cyberdark control. And basically, it equips one monster from your graveyard and it gains 1,000 from our graveyard. My webcam just. Sorry about that. I have no clue what happened. Webcam just depleted for a quick second. But it's fine. I have no way to edit it out, so sorry if that shows up in the video. But basically, Cyberdark can be gains to 1,000. Then the other effect is you can send someone equip card from trap zone. Then and after for cost, basically just to pop any card and it does not target. So basically, we just get that, and we also get their gray effects off of Cyberdark of our equip cards. Play one copy. We play one copy of Cyberdark Overflow just to help deal with some boards, or if it does go to graveyard, it will basically just give us a free search. And for our only hand trap playing the main deck right now is triple Imperm. Just to help us deal with some crazy stuff. I know I could probably run Ash in main, but I don't really like to play hand traps that much, so that's why I just don't play. That's why he's going to go with Imperm, because literally it's so Cyber Dragon Fades. It's designed to be inside this deck. That's it for main deck. Let's get into the extra deck. For the extra deck, we play one copy of Cyberdark and Dragon. Cyberdark Hidden Dragon is perfect. He's basically what he does. Sorry about the lighting. I cannot fix the lighting. It is basically daytime here. Basically, what he does when when he gotta be special, he gotta be fused to summon or special summon by say degree 1 level 10 or lower fusion cyber dark effect monster equipped with cyber N. So we could basically just do it that way. It's unaffected to all activate effects, so it's basically unaffected to pretty much everything. During your main phase, you activate this effect. Basically, you can equip one card from either graveyard, one monster from either graveyard. That means any monster, not just dragon or machine, any monster. And it can attack up to the number of quick cards it has. Even if it has 0 quick cards, it can still do one attack. It's basically, if it has more quick cards, it could basically do. We could definitely get this deck card to do like 5 attacks. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We play one copy of Cyber Darkness Dragon. Cyber Darkness is really good. He's easy to bring on this deck. You know, we could put in more to play in this deck, but I'm hoping for Konami to get more support to this deck, to Cyber Dark, because Cyber Dark is just begging for new support. Basically, this card does during when this card is fused, when this card is special summon, you equip one Dragon Seed from your graveyard to this card. Gains that attack. If a opponent activates a card effect, quick effect, you can send one quick card from your field to the graveyard. Gate deactivation. If you do, destroy it. This card is basically basically if we're going first, we can just try to bring this guy out and have a negate on board. He is basically having a negate on board right off the bat. We don't always need to go into the big boss monster. We just go into defense of a negate. So we don't go into this one as much. We play one copy of Cyber Dark Dragon. We don't go into it as much. He is just there to be sent to graveyard. If you want to, you can go to him. Where you basically just when he's special summon, you put one dragon from your graveyard to this card. It gains the attack. If it were destroyed by battle, it will basically send you a quick card instead. The gain attack equal to the number of monsters you have in your graveyard. It's basically just a beat stick. I say if you do plan to go into this card more often, you could run a copy of Impact. But I don't go into this monster as much. So that's pretty much it. I play one copy of Cyber and Dragon. Cyber and Dragon is here in the graveyard. I do own the mystery version. I plan to get the dark version of Cyber and Dragon. That's for this deck. So I do own the Misfit version, but I do plan to get the dark version. And the lighting's getting a little bit bad. Sorry about this. I cannot fix it. It is basically basically daytime random. But okay, for the we play one copy of Rampage. Rampage is basically here to go for OTK, or basically dealing with spells or traps. He's basically the Harpy Featherlister of the deck. He's basically the twin twisters of the deck. But he requires 2 or more Cyber Dragon monsters. And when this card's fused summon, you could argue up to as many spells or traps on the field, depending on how many you use for the summon. Destroy as many. Then you send up to 2 light machines to gain additional attack. So technically, it gives up to 2 attack. Give it up to 3 attacks, or 2. If you need to only go for 2, we can send 1. If we need to go for 3, send 3. Send 2. So we play one copy of Fortress. I only own 1 Fortress. That's why you did not see Clockwork Knight in this deck. But I will be adding Clockwork Knight in the future. Might add Clockwork Knight in the future. Basically, Fortress is just here to basically deal with some boards. I do not own Seeker yet. I do plan to get Seeker. If you guys are going to comment that down below in the comments, I know because one guy did it before. Commenting about my decks last time. I do plan to get I do plan to get a Seeker. I don't own Cyberdark Seeker, but this is just here for. But this is the reason why I'll just go contact Fuse to get camera off the board if I didn't want to keep them on the board. We play one copy of Mega Fleet to help deal with the big monsters extra milestone. Well, it's not a lot of people expect Cyber Dragons unless they're facing me. So basically, you can just get them off unexpected with that. It's basically clearly that's a good card. Now that's it for the cyber. That's it for the cyber stuff. For the brand stuff, we play one copy of be 2 copies of Albion. Just go over that, and we can just send it to Grier for his great effect. Off of Claw. So basically, we get a good great effect because when this card fuse something, you can fuse them one fuse them monster by balancing cards from your field or graveyard. One level or lower fusion monster. So we can actually go straight into Rampage if we actually want to. We can't go into these two because these two can. So you must be special summoned. We can go into our Dark Dragon if we want to. Can't go into our Darkness because he's actually a level 10. Same as Cyberdark again, because he's a level 12. If it's at any higher level, we would actually be definitely using it to go into these two. But we are not. Play one copy of Lubellion. Lubellion is basically good because basically you can discard one card. When this card fuse them, you can discard one card, then fuse them by selling monsters from your banned, graveyard, or field. Back to deck to fuse them only or lower fusion monster. And I forgot to mention when Albion set together, you add one branded spell or trap card from your deck to your hand or set it. It may use that branded fusion. This one basically is just when we summon Lubon, we always summon it in defense mode. Then we can just recycle our Rampage if we use them already, or any of our monsters back into the deck. We also play one copy of Mirrorday. This is my whole branded package. You can add more for Mirrorday's effect, but I'm not running more heavily packaged branded. This is just a small package brand, and this is also what I own. Basically, if you don't know what Mirrorday does, basically what Mirrorday is basically our second boss monster of the deck. And what this can do is basically in either opponent's turn, quick effect, you can send one fusion monster missing spawn objects from your extra deck to the graveyard and non-target bans one of your opponent's monsters. Please stand this for cost. If this card will leave the field by opponent's card, you can activate this effect during the end phase. It basically becomes a Raigeki. But you have to activate it before after it leaves the field. Yeah? Okay, for some of the Super Party targets, we play one copy of Garuda. Garuda is good again at 1 for Super Party target. Or we can use them to send the graveyard to draw one card. It's up to you really how you want to do it for Garuda. I use it for both. If I'm not going the Super Party way, I guess it's send the graveyard for Garuda. Send Garuda to draw 1. If I go for Super Party target, I can use it for a Super Party target. For my other 2 Super Party targets, I play, and this is based on what I have been playing. I have not deal with Snake Eyes. You know, I do have a fusion monster I would deal with Snake Eyes, but I have not. I don't know if I have feelings to deal with Snake Eyes. I have not seen Snake Eyes. What I've been seeing with, the latest deck I've been seeing is Tempai. And this deck just basically equip Tempai's monsters. So we're just going to be basically equipping their Tempai dragons. We play one copy of Cyber, and we play one copy of Starring Venom. And Starring Venom is this year's Super target because says when this card feels something, you can make this card gain attack equal to the opponent's special summon monster. As long as it's 5 or higher. If this card would be destroyed and sent to the graveyard, destroyed, you can basically just go. It basically just another Rogeki for this deck if it was destroyed. We play 1 copy, and for our final third party target, we play 1 copy of Starving of Parapod Douglas Apelia. Because basically he is also a infinite. He's basically a once per turn, place 1 counter on a card, negate that to basically destroy it, and place 1 per card and negate the effect and make it level 1. It's also permanent. So it basically just gives us a negate. And we can fuse something off of any of these guys, any of these 3. You can run more packets of a branded package. I'm just running simple. And for the final card, this is just for his grave effect, which is 1 copy of Wing Pace Eggster. We don't summon it, even though we can summon it in our deck. We have ways to summon it in our deck, but remains needed for a grave effect. Because you can ban this card from your graveyard, target 1 card your opponent controls, shuffle it back into the deck. It basically sorry about that, I had to go take a drink. It basically just gives us a shuffle back any hard to deal with monster. Any hard to deal with card. Or monster. Any card we have to deal with. Like spell, trap, or monster. Gives a heart attack. Gives a hard thing to deal with. That's what he's good for. That's it for the X deck. Let's get in to the side deck. Okay, now my side deck is mainly based on what I have been seeing, what me and my friends have been playing. I don't really do tournaments, so this side deck is based on what I have been seeing. Okay, for the side deck, I play 1 copy for the final Cyber card I play in this deck. I play 1 copy of Cyber LT. LT is basically just here to. He's basically a double Zeus. If you don't know what double Zeus is. It basically nukes the board. What this card does is basically it cannot be noticed on set, so we can source it off our Cyber Mercy because there's one like Messina cannot be noticed on our set. So you can put this into the main, but I just like keeping it aside because I don't want it to see. I want to see this card as much. I would put. If you want to swap this Kira out for it. This card you must best on this card by balancing. And as many as possible from your field or graveyard as many as possible. I must balance print everything. The special on this card, when this card is special summoned, send all monsters to your send all other monsters to your yard. So basically send every monster to the yard except himself. This card gains attack equal to another card you send used for the cost. Used for a summon times by 500. So if you really want to go crazy, you can get into a pretty big beast stick. But he's mainly just there to nuke the board if he has to deal with big boards. Okay, for extra hand traps, you re-ask to bar the deck, or if they're playing a really crazy meta deck. This is mainly built towards casual. So if you want, that's why I put the meta stuff in the side deck. And I hardly ever side in this deck. Play. So ask just there for when I'm facing meta. And sorry about the lighting again. Play 2 copies of Drawn Lockbird. Drawn Lockbird is pretty good. He's basically just lock your opponent from adding cards to hand. Play 1 copy of Ghost Mourner. Ghost Mourner is basically just a negate on board. It also burns the enemy if they use the monster leaves the field. So that's pretty decent. 1 copy of Ghost Spell if they're having to play a zombie deck or anything. And the people I play with have been playing zombies, so this card is really good for zombies. The only issue is these guys are zombies, so they could basically piss someone off of their vampire sucker or the synchro plays, but deal with it, deal with it. But basically, this guy, you just stop them from doing that. We play one copy of Castir Fenrir that doubles do some decent plays. Basically, remain just using it for an effect. Basically, using this effect to bust on him, or except during when this card declares attack, your opponent activates a monster effect. Except during that step, you can target one face-up card your opponent controls, banish it face down. He's basically really good for that. We can just get rid of big boards like that. Very simple. That's it for the monsters we play in the side deck. You can swap it up for what you face in your friends are. If you're going to locals with this, if you somehow, I don't highly recommend it, but if you do go to locals with this deck, you can swap out pretty much anything. You could probably swap these three out for something. I don't want to cross out Designator in this, so I won't cross out Designator, so I don't have to worry about any of these cards. I play one copy of Raigeki. Raigeki is basically just board white because I also don't own Lightning Storm. I only own one copy of Raigeki, so if you try to request me to play free, I only own one Raigeki. And one copy of Harpy's Fez after it's already at one, so basically just here to deal with that. One copy of Solemn Warning. Help us dealing with some crazy summons. A cripple copy of Diamonds the Barrier. The silly thing is, you can run a virus package in this deck if you want to. You can run a really small virus package of 4 virus cards in this deck. If you really want to run a virus package, I was planning to run a virus package, but right now all I own is Dark. Is basically just the Dark Deck Devastation virus. That's the one I own. I do plan to have more of a virus package because you can run a really small virus package of 4 viruses in this deck. Virus cards in the deck to basically go crazy with this deck. That's it for the. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this build. If you guys want if you guys do plan to build this deck in the future, you can swap stuff out. But it's currently what I play, what my meta, and what I have been seeing against some people. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we have posted a new Discord. And if you guys go to my channel right now, there is a new Discord page where you guys can actually talk to me and duel with me or play video games with me. We have released a new Discord server to open us up to basically chatting with you guys, or dueling you guys, or playing any games with you guys. You can chat with us, any of our veterans who you've seen in our videos, like Mr. Targoot, Mr. Crispy Burger, or even Gabe 2008. He's here too. All the veterans. Whoever his name is now. All the veterans we have nowadays. We're still waiting on one more guy to join. We're still waiting on one more guy to join our server. Then the server will be complete. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can see another deck video. I do plan to go back to Coach Lamb Don't worry, I did not just drop the series. I just wanted to bring back do a throwback video because it has a bit. I wanted to go back to my roots again. Hopefully you guys like this video. Don't forget to go check out the Discord channel because everyone will be able to talk to me. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.